How's it going, guys? This is Mr. Wong, and I'm going to give you a very brief tutorial or a very quick tutorial on how to use Google Slides. That's going to be very important throughout our distance learning. So let me give you a whirl. This is after you've logged into your Chromebook. You should just be on the Google main page or anything of that nature. And right over here, you see where all the Google apps are. I'm going to go ahead and click on Google Apps, and Slides is right there. This is a very important tab because it features your email, your docs, and we'll get into more of those things later. Let's right now focus on Slides. Go ahead and click Slides. Again, if you're not logged into your Chromebook, this won't work, so just make sure you're already in your Chromebook. You can even check to see if you're logged in on Clever, which you should see the Romoland School District login with Google. You'll be pretty much good to go on that. Here are tons of slides and things of that nature that we've already made or we've already been sharing or teachers that have been working on. We're just going to go ahead and start a new presentation. Most of the time we will have a copy of a slideshow for you so you can just work off of directly. Here's your main screen, your slide presentation. Always, please, if it's not already titled, go ahead and title it already. I'm just going to put my name, okay? Eric Wong practice. It's a practice slide, right? Now, right away, you can kind of see that we can choose a theme, kind of get me going. I can do momentum, and it changes all the backgrounds and things of that nature for me. Or maybe I like orange, I'm going to change it to Swiss. Any of that nature. If you have blank slate over what you want to customize and create, go ahead and do so. Right now, let's keep it simple. I'm just going to do blank because I'm going to show you a way to insert your own backgrounds and pictures, images, text box, things of that nature. All right, usually there's a layout with your title, and maybe you put your name or subject. That's all fine and dandy. If you did want to change the layout, you're going to go to Slide, Apply Layout, and then maybe I want to do a side-by-side box. There you go. Now I can change it to a side-by-side box. Slide, Layout, maybe I want to do maybe a main point. There's a main point, and I can put a picture on the side. I'll show you how to do that right now. So again, this is a very important one. Slide, Layout. Right now, I'm just going to keep it as a title slide. Let me show you how to add a new slide. So we're going to go ahead and go to Slide again. This is a very important one. New slide. Oops. Boom, right there. And then these automatically default to like a simple title and a text box right over here. Okay, so let's say this is going to be slide number 1. Slide 1. And then this is a text box. I can write paragraph upon paragraph. I can go on and on and on. Right? Totally up to you. You can do that. Let's say you want to make the text box smaller because you want to insert an image. That's why we have these. Therefore, you can slide this down. Now I've made the text box smaller. I can go to slide layout and change it. Find maybe another one that does a smaller text box. But for now, I'm just going to keep it like that because maybe I'm going to add my own text box. So I'm going to go to Insert, Text Box, draw it out. Boom, now I got another text box. Text box. Now I can maybe have a mini paragraph here and a mini paragraph there. Okay, let's maybe add a new slide. Maybe I did all my writing on that slide. I'm going to do a picture over here. If I don't want this title, let's say I don't want a title, I'm going to click on it and I can do edit, cut, goes away. Okay, let's say, oh no, I didn't want to do that. You can go to edit, undo, and pretty soon you'll get pretty proficient where you can just do this and you can just go on your command keys. I think for MacBook it's Command X and it does it automatically. Or if you want to undo it, you can do it right over here. And then if you just mouse over these will show you exactly what buttons to press so you can do it fast. You don't even have to go up here and do it, okay? That's more advanced. We can talk about that as we go. Let's go to, I'm going to cut this out. And I'm going to insert a picture, an image, insert image. Now, let's say you've uploaded an image to your computer. You can upload it from your computer and you can check your downloads. Most of the time, what I've had my students do, they just search the web, okay? And let's say we're doing like an animal research project, and my animal was the black bear. Black bear. I'm gonna look for a happy bear. It looks happy. Click on it. It says one selected, insert. Go ahead and insert. And it creates the image, puts it in. Oh no, this is way too big. Remember how to adjust. Grab a corner, adjust, go from there. And then this is nice because it'll help you line it up the way you want to do it. Yo, Mr. Wong, I don't want that background text box. Okay, you remember what to do. Edit, cut, boom. Now it looks very nice, okay? Inserting pictures is gonna be very important. Knowing how to add slides is gonna be very important. Let's say you wanna go ahead and add a new slide. Let's talk about backgrounds. So I'm gonna go ahead. Maybe I wanna do a simple color background. I can do a nice, maybe bright yellow, okay? And it keeps your text boxes and things of that nature. But maybe you wanna be a little more fancy, add a picture, okay? So I'm actually gonna take out these text boxes. And I'm gonna go back to background. I'm just gonna reset. Now it's back to white. Let's go ahead and add a picture background. Let me search the web. Oh, look at Siamese cat. Who doesn't love a Siamese cat? I create my background, okay, the image, and I can expand it. But a beautiful cat, beautiful eyes, okay? I'm gonna go to Format Options, and that's after you click the picture. So make sure you click the picture, Format Options, and then on here, you'll see some options for you to do it. Go to Adjustments and add Transparency. Once you add transparency, then you can make it fade into a background, all right? Once you faded it into a background, then you can insert your text boxes, all right? And then you can maybe talk about the picture, okay? Or whatever your background is or something. But notice how now I have a more unique background for that. Anything else kind of necessary? Let's say you want to delete the slide. Let's say I don't want to talk about bears anymore. Slide, delete slide, okay? Maybe you want to have the cat one as your background constantly. What you can do, go to slide, duplicate slide. Now I have my background of the cat for multiple slides. So then I can go ahead and add some layouts, okay, on the things over here. Okay, now I can do title, things of that nature. Okay, now there's multiple things up here. We can talk all day. You can change the font over here. Okay, change the font size. Let's say there's right here. If you highlight, let's say you did your typing already, you want to change the font, right over here, Chelsea Market, Bree Serif, anything of that nature, you can change it right over here where the names are. Okay, let's keep it simple, Times New Roman. You can change the size. If I want it bigger, 25, let's say. I can make it bold. Sometimes that helps us out. You can change the font color. Everything's going to be right on this toolbar. Okay, make sure you use a font color that we can read, because most teachers, we can't read anymore the colors. And what we normally do is we'll highlight everything you typed and then change it to black or something that we can read. So just make sure, keep in mind the color that you use, okay? I can even highlight a certain passage, and we'll get used to that when we're doing some like reading together, okay? Very cool, actually, right there. All right. I can add fill. There's so many things that can add certain shapes in here, right? When we do comic book creator, things of that nature. So this is your primary toolbar to kind of work and change fonts, highlights, bold, and letter size. Okay, so keep those all in mind for readability and accessibility. Other than that, you pretty much are good to go. Inserting links and things of that nature, that'll be a little more advanced. We'll get there eventually. You can add bullet points over here. So maybe you're making a list. Let me show you what that looks like, actually, because that's a good skill to have. Format. Maybe I want to do a bulleted list. And I can type from here. And if I automatically press enter, it does it over here. Okay? Explore, try it out. We're going to have an activity for you where you make your own slideshow and kind of work on some of these skills. But you should be good to go. Okay? Thank you guys for watching. And get in touch with your teacher if you have any issues. Don't worry if you can't make the perfect slideshow. You guys are going to be pros at this because of the distance learning. All right? Have a good one. Take care.